To add a payment card to Apple Pay, the initial step is to possess an Apple device, whether it is an Apple Watch, directly an iPhone, or even another compatible device that enables you to make use of Apple Pay or the Apple Wallet. For this, we simply need to search for the app, which in this case is this one. You can search for it this way on your iPhone, and once you find it, just open it. If this appears, it's because it's the first time you've opened this app. You just tap where it states accept and continue, and at this point you grant it permission to connect to your mobile device and your internet network. Let's provide it access, and now we have everything enabled and ready. To incorporate a card into the system, we simply navigate to the upper right hand corner where the plus symbol or icon is prominently visible, and we wait for it to load, which can vary depending on your geographical location, meaning the nation you are situated in. It might display various alternatives. For instance, in the country where I reside, it solely presents options for adding a debit card, credit card, or a transportation card. In your particular situation, it could potentially appear differently depending on the specific country you are located in. In this particular instance, we are planning to incorporate a credit card, so we will choose the initial option. In this situation, we're planning to scan or manually add the card. Personally, I prefer adding it manually to avoid any issues. So let's press this button, and here, if you want, you can grant access to your contacts. Honestly, I prefer not to, so we'll select no. In this particular instance, what we are able to do is effortlessly bring our card near to the rear section of the iPhone. Therefore, let's attempt this to determine if it permits us to proceed in this manner, and if it does not, we can easily proceed manually. Subsequently, we simply bring it slightly nearer, and as you can see, it starts the process of adding and shows adding card. We must wait for a brief period for it to accurately recognize which specific card it is. At this specific juncture, it showcases the complete name that is inscribed on the card in addition to the security code. This particular name and code can be found on the back side of the card or directly within your credit card or banking application. Therefore, we proceed by entering the complete name, the security code, and subsequently click on Continue. At this point, the terms and conditions associated with our credit card will be displayed, which may vary depending on our bank. We then click to agree in the bottom right corner, and the process of adding commences. In this scenario, you might observe something akin to what I have encountered, and it could indicate that the card is not valid. If this situation arises, we should follow the steps I previously mentioned, which might involve simply bringing it closer to add it. However, if this message appears, we will opt to click on Add a Card Later and initiate the process anew. We click on the plus symbol, select either debit or credit card, and then opt for Scan or Add Card. Instead of executing this procedure by bringing the card near the back of the phone, we proceed to the section labeled Enter Card Details manually at the bottom, and we click there. What will transpire in this instance is that it will request our full name, but it will additionally request the card number. Consequently, we will input these specific details and subsequently click on the option labeled Next located in the top right hand corner. At this point, it is requesting the expiration date along with the security code, which we will input once more utilizing our bank's application or from the reverse side of our card. Therefore, we proceed to add this information and subsequently press the Next button. After adding it, the same contract and details will appear, and we click accept. We wait for it to load fully, and then the card is added successfully. We just wait a few moments. Once all the necessary information has completely finished loading, it displays a notification indicating card successfully added, and it prompts us for verification. This action will initiate a text message to be sent directly to our mobile device. We simply select either the first or second option to receive a notification from our bank. I will choose to receive a text message, so we click next and wait for it to load. We should receive a text message from our bank containing the security code directly. We enter it here and click next in the upper right corner. We wait a brief moment for the verification process to complete, and it confirms that the card has been successfully activated. We can now choose to set it as a default card or not at this moment, so we click now at the bottom and it will be added, enabling us to make payments with this card.